200. This is the 200th episode of Hashtag Just Sayin. You weren't ready. It's okay. It's very special, obviously.
I like how that's purple. That's awesome.
You are ADD.
Yeah.
So, in between Tara and
Sean,
we have
Niki.
That is so prim and proper. She's like, Niki. Yes. And put the candle right here. Look at that.
we are at the Oliver House.
Yes. I thought you were going to say more.
I thought you were going to jump in on that one.
Yes, we are. Yes. So we told you it would be special.
Yes. This is
and
awesome.
it is. Yes. It's like we've been here for like a half an hour, and I'm like, like they there's all these candles lit. It's very nice. See, very ambient.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So once again, thank you for the influx of YouTube subscribers. For the audio folks, you can watch the first 20 to 30 on YouTube, and for the YouTube folks, you can catch the entire show on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play.
Playtime.
Oh, so this is the first time Niki's been on the show. So Niki is my niece. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Yes. I'm like gonna have to force you to talk. I
know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We
I
had
don't
to
want
do
to mess up your routine.
No, it's all right.
We broke Joe in. We're breaking you
We will
into.
break you. We will break you too.
Yeah.
So, you go to school. What do you go to school for?
Psychology now.
Now? What did you go to school for?
Chemistry, but
Oh. So you
Change me.
can philosophize about chemistry now?
yeah. And children, which is perfect for this.
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
Actually.
So, so you go to school for what did you just say? You literally just said it. Psychology. Okay. And is it like a specialization in children?
No. I just took a child development
Oh,
course, but I'm around children a lot.
You are.
And you still are.
Yes. He didn't mean me. Yes.
Yeah, I just got what he meant.
Aww.
I saw the look on her face when she got it.
Yes. Oh boy.
Shit.
Yes. Yes. I had a bunch of questions for you that I forget, but that's okay. That's okay.
Wing it.
You know?
That's what we do all the time. Wing it.
Yeah. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. I just hope the audio comes out okay. Because the last remote we did, the audio was garbage. So,
Yeah.
fingers crossed.
That didn't come out good, but hopefully this is fine.
I hope so. So,
Hey, we have a bathroom story for you.
no.
The bathroom over here,
Oh, yeah.
it's got a special light in the toilet that lights up and changes color. It's awesome.
You know,
Great.
I gotta tell you, I used to have one of those, right? And it's actually pretty neat.
It
Because
is.
if you get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, like, there's no, you don't really have to, like, turn on the light.
No, it's like a night light.
Yeah, exactly. Because let me tell you, at like 2 o'clock in the morning, you don't want to be turning on your hall light, your bathroom light.
Yeah, blind yourself, walking to the wall or something.
Exactly. Because there's nothing worse. Nothing worse.
Oh.
Aside from, like, waking up to go to the bathroom 2 minutes before your alarm goes off.
Oh. Damn bladder.
Nikki's got a baby bladder. She goes about all the time.
I do not. I just go in at inconvenient times. That's why I went before I came.
Oh, yeah, I did too, actually.
Actually. Yeah.
Yeah. That's been my, you know what that happened the other day, is I got up to go to the bathroom. A bathroom story. I got up to go to the bathroom. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I got back to bed, and Jay was like crazy snoring through his CPAP mask. And I was like, oh, and I couldn't fall back asleep. So I got like 2.5 hours of sleep.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh, Niki's face.
That's gross.
It was really gross. It really was. Oh my goodness. So you did the impossible today. and I know because I have photographic evidence, and you actually put together an IKEA piece of furniture.
Oh, me. I
Yes.
was like, oh, what'd you do?
No, I'm talking to you.
I did nothing.
Oh, yeah. All by myself.
That is a miracle.
Thank you.
Myself. Because, like, I have to clear an entire day to do IKEA stuff.
Definitely 3 hours.
It took you 3 hours. What was it, a desk?
Yep.
Oh my god.
It looked simple at the store.
Well, everything looks simple
Yeah.
on display.
I'll take the display.
I wish we did.
You know, IKEA doesn't really do that.
You got a deal.
IKEA doesn't really do that though, because they're like, well, you know, you gotta buy it, put together yourself. It's part of the whole Swedish experience.
Get the meatballs on the way.
Give me meatballs. I've never had everybody says that the meatballs at IKEA are like awesome. I've never had them.
Enzo says they're horse.
They're horse?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like horse meat?
Yeah, that's what he says, though.
He also believes the government tracks you.
Through toothpaste, yeah.
To the toothpaste. What is his like they're tracking you? No, he thinks that the fluoride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He has everything fluoride free. Toothpaste, mouthwash.
Oh my god. He's a special guy. I've talked about him before. That actually would have been really funny to get your brother here.
I asked him the
Did you
entire
really?
day.
Really?
I was like, are you sure you don't want to come?
And he wouldn't come?
He's like, no.
He's very scared.
He claims he doesn't believe in it, but...
You guys can keep talking while I'm drinking.
Yeah, sure.
Like, you know.
Spill the tea,
There will be
Dad.
days.
I know, right? Spill the tea.
And if anybody else in the house would like to speak on our show, you're free. Come on over and talk. In today's, huh?
Not ready for that.
Nikki's not ready for that. She's all right though. So, yeah, I can't do the IKEA, the furniture and stuff. It just, and let me tell you something.
All right.
Anybody in a relationship, married, relationship,
Married?
whatever. Yeah, married, dating, whatever. If you want to like test the grounds of your relationship, put together furniture together.
Nope, I can't do that. I'm too controlling.
I couldn't when I was married.
Sean's like, nope, not when I was married.
No.
Because Jay and I have tried several times, and I've had like divorce lawyers on the phone.
Yeah, there's been a couple of times when my divorce would have been sooner than it came.
Sean's like, divorce is happening now.
Tab liked to put everything together herself and
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm around if you need help.
Well, Jay does this thing where he's like, where he goes, oh, you need any help? But he says it hoping you'll say no.
Yeah.
I love those people. Because then I don't feel bad saying, oh, I'm good. You know, I got it covered. It looks simple.
Yeah.
Which IKEA makes it look simple by just putting pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's no
Oh, yeah.
words.
Well, yeah, that's so they can ship that stuff all around the world and not have to worry about a language thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I always get frustrated because a smiling guy with no thumbs put together the bookshelf in like 8 easy steps, and I'm sitting there swearing, and, you know, my arm's in a sling.
Yeah, no problem, see?
Yeah. And, like, I'm missing digits now. And I don't like how, like, we bought, I didn't even get it from IKEA. It was actually just, like, a basic bed frame, right? We bought this bed frame, and what was it? The instructions and, like, the reviews online were like, oh, you can put this together in under 2 hours.
Right.
And I'm like, exactly. So I'm like, oh, this will be.
We're not professionals.
I was like, oh, this will be a cakewalk. This is a beach day at the beach.
I ran our day at the
Excuse
beach
me. Yeah.
and put this damn thing together.
Well, here's the thing. I've never, like I said, usually if Jay and I go to do something, I do it because I don't like the way he does things. Did that sound like your mother? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it came to the bed frame, I was like, you know what? I'm not getting down on the floor. My back hurts. I was like, that's my back.
Like earlier.
Yeah, no. Sean, plug that in. My back. Because of my back, I'm not getting down on the floor. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to let you put this together. Right? Now, what I would have done, because I have very little patience, is I would have taken all the pieces, like, taken them out of the thing, and then just move forward with that. Right? What he did was, he took everything out, put everything in little piles, in the order that he was going to need them. Exactly. Niki's giving me like this stare. Exactly.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, who are you? When did you become this guy? Because you were never this guy before.
Maybe he was trying to make you proud.
Aw, that's sweet and probably alive. There you go, right there. Perfect.
Okay, no one touched the tablecloth.
I know, that was my bad. That means I'm going to have to edit the video. Oh, I don't know if I can edit the video.
Why not?
Because I'm not doing it the way that I normally do it. I'm doing it like a straight YouTube thing.
Doing it
well. It's a song. Relax.
1996. Hello, Cool J.
Yes. So anyway, I was amazed at how meticulous he was being about doing it, like putting it all together, and he had everything in little piles, and I'm like, I don't know who you are anymore. I don't know who you are anymore. I don't know. So, but you were like, oh, you got it all together. I was like, by yourself, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a woman of little words. Yes.
I was exhausted after that, mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Emotionally, wow.
Yeah. I just kept getting frustrated.
Well, that's what IKEA does. I think, you know what?
They like screws, but they all look the same.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like a millimeter difference in height.
Yeah.
So they're like, don't use this one, use this one. And I'm like, that makes sense. We find it.
Putting together anything, like even like an entertainment center,
Yeah.
you get the same way. I did that like a month ago for Christine.
Yeah.
She ordered a huge entertainment center for her TV, and I started putting it together, and it's taken a while. And at one point, I got to like a mental thing where I was getting overwhelmed.
Right.
I was ready to take the screwdriver and just jam it in my own throat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
Dude, that is a level of overwhelmed that is a little bit disturbing, I think.
It took half of one night and half of the next night to put it together.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you
I was
gotta take a
better the
break.
second night than I was the first night.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big entertainment center.
I'm
Lots
not.
of screws.
I'm not judging over here. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to like walk away from it and then
Yes.
walk back, just to like, you know,
Yes.
get back to zero. Shall we say?
I couldn't do that.
We'll walk away from it.
Yeah, because then it would be in my head the entire night. So then I couldn't sleep. I would have to, and if I had a dream, it would be me putting it together. Because I have to finish it.
Wow. Okay. She's dreaming.
Finish it and you dream and you wake up. Oh.
This is
And then
disappointing.
you're disappointed.
I finished this 5 hours ago.
Exactly.
Who
I have
took
to
this
finish
apart?
it in real life and in my dreams.
That's fine. Do you remember your dreams?
Only the good ones.
Sometimes. It depends.
Because
If I'm into them, then yeah.
if I'm into them.
Yeah, if I'm like, whoa, like that was weird, then I'll be like, all right, saving that in the bank.
Yeah, I'm into this dream. No, I mean, here's the thing. Jay thinks he doesn't dream at all.
I get that.
Because he doesn't have, like, dreams. Like, he very rarely...
Dream.
He very rarely, like, will remember his dreams. The thing about me is that I'm very rarely in my own dreams. that brought everything to a screeching halt.
Wait, so you're in like you're watching a movie or like you're up
Yes.
high, like perspective?
It's like a movie.
Mine
on
feels
who's in it.
like reality. Like I'm really there and it's really happening.
Um,
And then I wake up, I don't remember what the hell happened. Or what I was dreaming about.
it depends how I wake up. If I'll remember it or not. You know what? Sometimes it's people I know, and sometimes it's like actually actors. I know that's so messed up.
Has there been people that you don't know?
Yes.
Because they say that, like, you know them, like you pass them in the street, but you don't know them.
Maybe. Faceless people. What was disturbing is like last week I had a dream and it was my dog, but she was somebody else's dog.
That's a nightmare.
Was her name still Daisy?
Yes.
Oh.
It was like Daisy, and I don't know what was going on in the dream, but the person was like trying to get her in the car or something. But they were thinking
That's dog napping, first of all.
But no, it wasn't my dog. It was my dog, but it wasn't my dog. I did not own this dog.
All right.
Does that make sense?
So it was like the same breed, but
It
was
was
she like
it was
chubby looking like
ow.
Daisy?
Yeah, it was Daisy. It was Daisy. I just didn't own her. She was free from my tyrannical power. I did not own her at all. Tyrannical. That's the one who doesn't give me treats. I don't like you at all. Give me the other one. Yeah. I'm not her favorite. I don't give her treats every 5 seconds. But I'm the one she runs to in a thunderstorm, I can tell you that.
Yep.
So, yeah. Even, I don't know, I find that disturbing. It's like, I'm not even the star of my own dreams. You know?
I don't see myself in the dream. You know how like you can't mirror.
Well, that's perspective.
But I'm still there, like
Still
living and moving and yelling and.
Yeah, mine feel to me as real as us being here right now doing this.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm never in my own dreams. Do you believe in that like the dream interpretation thing?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Okay, I'll give you a good example of this, right?
Oh, good.
I personally I don't, but they say if you dream like if you dream about like your teeth falling out,
Oh my god, I hate those ones.
it means that you have like financial worries.
Okay,
She's telling me.
accurate.
Accurate? You call accurate on that?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I had a conversation with Jay about that because I don't necessarily believe in like dream interpretation, but I do believe that your subconscious, like your brain, because your brain never stops, right? It's always like boom, boom, boom. I do believe that your subconscious is when you try to go to sleep, like your subconscious is trying to tell you, like, hey, this is happening, or like, hey, chill out about this, right? I do believe in that. That was my foot. Relax. Nikki was like, oh my god.
I thought there was a sound that came from out here too.
I don't know.
Is that you again?
What? No. I didn't hear anything. You heard something?
No.
Nope. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So
Yeah.
what?
Alright.
Wait. So the teeth, and then what else? Because someone told me. Oh, it was Char actually. Someone told me that when your ear itches, it means someone's talking bad about you.
Oh, that's just like an old wives' tale.
Oh.
You ask my mom. My mom will be like, something like if your thumb, like something's going on with your thumb, it's like, oh, you're gonna meet a man, like something like that. No.
Grab mine on like that.
She Sean's like, I'm itchy. What is this man I'm about to meet?
I don't want to meet him. No. I'm
No,
fine.
she what was it? One Sunday, we were having like family dinner, and she either dropped a knife or a fork, and then she goes, "Oh, a man's coming," and I was like, "What does that mean?" And she goes, "Oh, it's an old wives' thing. Like if you drop, it's either a knife or a fork. Like it means that like a man's gonna show up."
I drop silverware all the time.
And has anybody ever showed up?
No.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I was like, I don't care if he shows up if he's bringing money. If a man's coming with a check, I'll let him in.
Partly in. Just give me the check.
Oh yeah, I'll let him as far as the doorstep. Then you gotta go. Give me the money. You gotta go. Yeah. You alright?
I'm good.
Alright. I'm watching her because she's
Why,
very...
did you hear something?
No. No, it's fine.
I keep looking around.
That's because you're nervous. No,
Well,
but
that and she just found out about the place.
yeah. I purposely didn't tell you anything about this house because I knew you'd be nervous.
For those of you out there, this house is considered haunted. There's like 6 spirits walking around, living here. They all have a family,
Apparently they're playful.
Well, we'll see.
which is good.
I get if you like playing.
Sean does.
Yes.
I don't play games.
You'll be fine.
All
You'll
right.
be fine. So, anyway, no, I don't fall into the thing. What is it? The other thing that they say is that like, what is it? Oh, and this actually, it ended up being really weird. And I'm not trying to go on 20 minutes about dreams or anything, but
Delete.
I know. delete. If like if you dream about a dog, and the dog is like angry, it means like you have a problem with a friendship. Now, Niki's like, I got nothing. Well, no.
I don't
The weird thing about that is that I had this dream once, and I remember it vividly. That there was this house, and it wasn't my house, but there was this house, and it actually looked like I had this aunt, and she used to live in an apartment, and it looked very similar to her apartment, but not like exactly, right? And there was somebody who was like trying to get in a room, like to hide from this rabid dog, right? Who was trying to get them. Right?
Huh?
No. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this because it's really weird, right? So I had that dream. The next day, I got a phone call from a friend of mine who was having some problems, and we were having a little bit of problem in a friendship, and he ended up pulling some really messed up stuff, and I just went, darn it with the dog dream. Like, what the heck, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
That
See,
actually happened for you.
sometimes your subconscious knows.
Damn you, subconscious.
I don't think I've had dogs in my dreams.
You've never had a dream with a dog? Okay.
I don't think I have
A
either.
bear, but not.
A bear?
Yeah,
That sounds like a bigger problem.
Hmm.
Ooh, big bear.
it is.
Big
Big
bear
bear
chase.
chase! Big bear chase me! Yeah.
Honey, you want me to make you a sandwich?
Big.
Ooh, big. Big. Okay, I'll make a big one.
I love that movie.
It's a
Oh, it's a movie?
Yeah.
Great
it's,
Outdoors.
The Great Outdoors. It's John Candy and Dan
Dan
Aykroyd.
Aykroyd.
Jay and I were talking about that the other day because
yeah.
we were watching SCTV, which is kind of like SNL, like the Canada version. And it has John Candy, Rick Moranis, in some of the later episodes, Martin Short, Eugene Levy, Joe Flaherty, like those guys. And so I said, that was my foot. Just relax. And I said that, because John Candy died when he was in his late 40s. And I said, if John Candy hadn't passed away, I said, would people look upon him as like a comedic genius?
I would say yes.
You would say yes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I was like, I said, he's amusing, but he's not like laugh out loud funny.
If you saw a movie title and it had his name, would you be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna watch this because it has a name in it?
No. I'm just being honest.
I've been that way about other movies.
Yeah. It's just that I'm
Even
trying
if
to
it's a
move my
character.
mic.
Like, look at me now. I'm ready for another Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. To give it another try because it's Freddy Krueger.
Right.
And I'm ready for, another Jason Voorhees. Because those two are always my favorites.
Right.
So, like, I'm always ready to give another one a try no matter who's doing it. You know, they stretched out the Elm Street movies themselves, and they were getting a little stupider, like more towards comedy. I still gave each one another shot. Like, okay, give me.
Well, this might not be the best environment for this, but what, in your opinion, what is the scariest movie you've ever seen? Niki's rolling her eyes now.
I'm trying to
She was what she's thinking.
Okay. We'll go Sean first.
Scariest,
Ooh.
huh?
Yeah. Like if somebody came up to you and said, I'd like to get into horror movies, what is or thriller. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a horror thing. Like, so what would be like something you would recommend to them?
Are we talking like pop out boo scary? Are we talking like it's gory scary or
Whatever. I mean, I'm not really like into jump scares. So I don't like the pop out boo. I've always said that like I would prefer a movie that has like I would prefer like a slow, like a 1 hour build up for a payoff, right? Than a movie with like a million jump scares in it.
Yeah.
Because I think
sometimes they do it too much, too soon.
Yeah, because
small time.
and also I think like the tension of it. Because when you're waiting for something like that, and you go to that kind of movie, so it's like you know something's gonna happen, you know something is coming, so it's like you're like, okay, I'm ready, and it's almost like that tension that is better than a jump scare every 5 minutes.
I still don't know yet about which one scared me the most.
Okay.
'Cause I was watching Elm Street and Friday the 13th when I was like 8.
Okay.
Those like the only R-rated movies I was able to watch back then. I don't know why. I couldn't watch Police Academy 1, but I could watch Freddy Krueger slicing one up.
See, that's interesting because a lot of parents have that theory. It's like they would rather let their kid watch something with, like murder, not to be rude, but with like murder, rather than something with sex.
which is interesting.
Isn't it though? Ooh, we've touched on something now.
Because I don't know. Because like maybe they think that they're learning about their body too quickly, but why are you going to make them afraid of their body? And
yeah, that's a good point.
Why should they be not afraid, but why should they be embarrassed to talk about sex or know about things like that?
I think it's just because a lot of people don't want to talk about sex.
Avoid it.
Yeah.
As long as they can.
Yeah. It's like, well, it's just, you'll learn about that when you get older. You gotta take her out to dinner first.
Dinner in a movie.
Dinner in a movie.
Go on a few dates first.
Yeah.
What's the scariest movie that you...
The scariest movie I've ever seen, I know what movie messed me up when I was about, it was 10,
A wee lad.
Yeah, it was 10 or younger. I want to say, I don't know, 8, somewhere between 8 and 10 is the movie called, is a movie called Pink Floyd The Wall. She's like, now, I know that sounds weird, right? But Pink Floyd The Wall is based, if you ever heard the album, and everybody has, Another Brick of the Wall, we don't need no. But the thing is that, like, they took the album, right? And I don't know, I assumed that the movie, the soundtrack, like the Wall album was like the soundtrack for the film. Excuse me, my voice cracked when it's time to change. And so there's a lot of imagery in that movie that really messed me up. And I think it was either my sister or my brother who made me watch it. Because when you have siblings and they're like, you're watching this. And it's like, no, I want to watch cartoons. Isn't Scooby-Doo on? No.
Zoinks.
There's a lot of imagery in this. And it's like a guy and he like goes crazy and it's disturbing for a kid. I remember one scene in particular, it's like he gets swallowed up by worms. These little maggot worms.
No.
And then at one point he goes crazy and he shaves his eyebrows and then he like, that's during a song called Comfortably Numb, which a lot of people know. And he shaves his eyebrows, and they're like, come on, you need to go perform. And he's like, yep, shaving my eyebrows. He's just like completely gone mentally. And then like near the end, there's like this big trial with a judge. And a little fun fact for you. When they brought the show on the road, the guy who did the voice of the judge was Tim Curry.
Nice.
Tim Curry.
Timmy.
And he's an actor. Clue. He's in the movie Clue.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, Niki.
I like just started Airplane like
Oh, did
2
you?
weeks ago.
Nice.
Yes, I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley. Have you not finished the movie?
No, I said I started it. I didn't get to finish it.
Okay.
She almost got you.
She did. I'm very glad that she did
But
not.
Steve Carell says it in The Office because he's quoting the movie.
Oh. Well, it's a very quotable movie. I just want to let you know we're all counting on you. Good luck. It's a good movie.
We'll see.
We'll see. So yeah, The Wall really messed me up. This is a lot visually. And then near the end of the movie, they have the trial. And there are these marching hammers, which is very, like, Nazi-like. And it's just disturbing.
Yeah, it sounds it.
Yeah. Jay's actually never seen it. We talked about it once. Because he had a roommate who was like, they really liked the movie. Excuse me. And he was like, oh, yeah, I don't want to watch that. I said, good for you. That messed me up as a kid. Sorry. So, yes. But you guys haven't answered the question. How we doing on time?
33.
Okay.
What scary movies I thought were good, like scared me, but also had a really good plot throughout, were the Insidious ones. I liked those ones. Those ones were good. I would rewatch them.
Okay.
But one that is scary. The new Annabelle scared me.
Really?
That one scared me. I was in the. I went to
Anything
go
with
see
dolls is creepy.
Oh, yeah.
She wasn't actually in there a lot. It was more of she awoke in other things. And
See,
those
I
are
don't-
what scared me.
I don't really watch those movies.
But it was a lot of pop out, but I thought they did it really good because you know how when you're watching a scary movie and the music just kind of gives away when it's gonna.
Yes.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yes.
But
Yeah, I do too, actually.
what they would do is the music would stop and then there would be nothing and you're like this, covering your eyes, and then you're like, oh, it's nothing. And then like it happens. Oh, I wanted to leave the theater.
And the oboe starts playing again.
I said like half an hour in, I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm like,
Really?
they can keep my ticket money. I'm going.
You can keep my money.
That's what I should have done on The Witch.
Oh, that's Sean's most hated movie. The Witch, have you seen that? I've never seen it either. He hates that movie.
It was so dull. No, one person in that theater liked it like we did.
Yeah.
At the end, everyone was just sitting there and quiet, like, really?
What was bad
That's-
about it?
Everything. Start to finish, it was boring.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it like a lot of waiting for something? And then
Here
like,
and there.
Yeah.
Was there no like climaxing kind of anything?
Climaxing kind.
didn't really seem it to me.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has their own perspective, but it was just so dull to me.
Okay.
I thought that way about a movie called like Wine Country on Netflix. It has Maya Rudolph, Amy Poehler, some other people I don't know.
And others.
I know of,
And
but I
others.
don't know. I don't remember their names right now. But
And others.
they're just. It looked funny because I was like, oh, these are like NSL ladies. I'm like, great, love them.
Yeah. Okay.
I laughed maybe once.
Oh,
And I
that's
was like,
sad.
I was
That's
like,
always sad.
Yes.
Hang on one second. Okay, so we're gonna say goodbye to the YouTube folks. You can catch the entire show on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, or Google Play.
We're done.
We will see you next time. Sean's got something to tell you. I'm gonna shut up.
Have a good everything. And before we sign off, we want to thank everybody that runs the Oliver House for allowing us to be here tonight. Big thanks to everybody.
Yay.
Thank you to our special guest, Nikki.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, that's awesome. Adios, amigos.